Yo, what's up guys? JBiz back with another Genshin Impact video. Today we will be taking a look at some of the best, if not the best, 3-star weapons in the game. Also, I'm going to show you guys two free-to-play weapons that I personally have that I feel like are fantastic. That these 3-star weapons you will start out with from the gacha, and you would like to increase to these weapons, these 4-star free-to-play weapons as soon as possible because they are fantastic. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so today we will be taking a look, like I said, some of these 3-star weapons, and I'm going to show you today which ones I think are personally the best that can carry you literally to the late end game. You can go through plenty of content with these weapons and clear it just fine. So today we will start out with the number one, the best, the god tier 3-star weapon that is in the game is the Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers. This weapon is not going to give you an insane attack boost for the character you have it equipped to. It's not going to do extra damage, elemental damage. What this weapon is going to do is you're going to slap this bad boy onto Barbara. You're going to increase it, or just get it up enough. So Barbara's healing scales off of HP, her HP, which is great. When they made this weapon, they thought of Barbara. 100%, I know they did. It's giving you a base HP percentage increase, which is much better than a HP percentage or HP increase, just a base HP increase. But you want the percentage; you're going to get much more out of that. What you're going to do is its perk is Legacy. When switching characters, the new character taking the field has their attack increased by 48% for 10 seconds. This effect can only occur once every 20 seconds. You slap this on Barbara. I do have a refinement rank 5. I will say make sure your guys are, when you're pulling on the gacha, make sure you're checking these weapons and upgrading them as when you can. At least for a little bit, you'll pull look at these. You'll pull so many dupes. You'll be able to sell them and stuff, or do whatever with them later. Make sure you're upgrading the good ones for sure. You're gonna slap this on Barbara. You're gonna go into her, pop her E or her Q for the heal. Go back into your damage dealer. Easy 50% damage increase for 10 seconds. Easy. It's literally like that. You get a free 50%, almost 50% damage increase. This is the best support 3-star weapon in the game. It's probably the best 3-star weapon in the game. Not only, some of these you're going to see have the same type of, I guess, mechanic. This one is very unique. It's not like the other ones. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the next one, I believe. We're just going to go down the line here. The White Tassel Pole Arm, its perk is called Sharp. Increases normal attack damage by 48% while giving a 15.2% crit rate bonus. It is pretty high level 50, so this is fairly up there. Very basic skill, however, very effective. It's giving the crit rate, so a high attack speed character like Zhangling, or I can't wait to use this if I don't pull something better on Zhao when he comes out. However, like I said, high crit rate, you slap some more crit rate and crit damage gear on her. You're going to be critting a lot because of her high attack speed, and you're also getting a free almost 50% attack damage, very basic, just from using this weapon. So very, very good. For polearm users. So let's go ahead and get into the Debate Club. This is the weapon I use for my Diluc, which is my main damage dealer for literally the entire game until I was able to make this prototype amethyst, which we'll go over in a second. This weapon, very good. After using the elemental skill, no more alert charge attacks deal an additional 120% attack damage within a small radius on a hit. The radius is actually not so small, to be honest. I've seen this proc it procs all the time. So if you're hitting 2k damage or so with the Luke, or let's say 1,000 damage, you're going to hit over 2k damage when this hits. Very good weapon. Also, the huge thing about this is it's giving a massive 22.8% attack increase. That's huge. Your attack is so much higher when you get attack percentage weapons on them. So very, very good weapon. Let's go on to the Bloodstained Greatsword. Again, you're going to start seeing the trend here. Bane of Fire and Thunder increases damage against enemies affected by Pyro or Electro by 25%. It is refinement rank 5, so this will be a little lower for you guys that don't have it up there. But again, very basic. You slap it on a character who does pyro damage or electro damage, which I have on Razor. You're gonna hit them with an ability, put pyro or electro on them, and then free 25% damage increase. So very basic, however very good. Also, it is giving off elemental mastery. I would probably go with attack percentage if you could. I mean, these are set rolls, so you can't change this. But if you didn't get a percentage, elemental mastery is great, especially for a unit that is you're wanting to use a lot of their skills. Which Razor, you can literally spam his ult. So, all right, into the next one, Raven Bow. Literally the same exact thing as the Bloodstained Greatsword. However, it's just for a bow, and it's also for Hydro instead of Electro. I use this on Amber. Very, very good weapon. Very basic again, giving off the elemental mastery, and you just get a free almost 25% damage increase by hitting them with while they're affected by Hydro or Pyro. So, all right, into the Skyrider Greatsword. Sorry. Now these two right here do have a little bit different from these. The Skyrider Greatsword on hit, normal or charged attacks increase attack by 8% for 6 seconds. Mine is only refinement rank 3. I do believe this gets up to 10% instead. So you'll be rocking 40%. I'm only getting 32%. However, for 6 seconds, a 32% damage increase. Very good, very solid weapon. It's also giving off physical damage bonus, which is very good. As long as you're doing physical attacks, this weapon's going to be great for you. So, into our last one for the day before we get into some of these is the Skyrider Sword. This is what I'm using on the Traveler at the moment. Determination using Elemental Burst grants a 24% increase in attack and movement speed. It is refinement rank 5, so you might not have it all the way up there with that much of an increase. However, whatever increase you're getting, it is for 15 total seconds with 0 cooldown. So that means when you get this 15 seconds, you could probably easily get your ult back in 15 seconds. Your damage boost goes away, you pop it again, another damage boost. It can stack almost infinitely. Once the 15 seconds goes away, there is no cooldown for that, like can occur once every 0.5 seconds or something like that. This could literally just keep going. Not only will this help you get, you're going to increase your damage and stuff here. In order to get your ult within that extra 15 seconds, you're getting an extra 20% energy recharge. Very, very good weapon. This is actually only level 20, so this would be increased even more. I think you'd get this up to like 40% actually once it's up to like level 50. Definitely good. So what I would get into now, some of these weapons here, you're going to see same thing as these are. They're just increased damage against Hydro and Cryo, stuff like that. They are still really good, but I just personally don't really have that many Hydro or Cryo characters, and I don't use them that often, so I can't really use them. So, however, now we're going to get into the two big free-to-play weapons that I personally use. These, some of these weapons you can't use right now, or I could use them, but I feel like the 3-star weapons are better, to be completely honest. So, the Prototype Amethyst is what I have on Dilute now. I did have the Debate Club, like I said. However, this weapon is free to play. You can get it from the blacksmith. It's a very, very good weapon. Huge base attack increase. Once I get its refinement up even higher, which it is free to play each week, I'll be able to get hopefully a copy from the world boss, the Dragon or the Wolf. On hit, normal or charged attacks have a 50% chance to deal an additional 300% attack damage. It's very good. Prototype Rancor, on hit, normal charge attack, increase attack and defense by 5% for 6 seconds. It's only refinement rank 2, this will go up even more. It's 4 stacks, so you're getting a 20% damage increase for 6 seconds. This effect can only occur once every 0.3 seconds, so there's pretty much no cooldown. You lose your attack bonus, you get your attack bonus back once you start hitting again. Physical damage bonus, very, very good free-to-play weapon. Both of these, I'd highly suggest making these. But the thing at the end here, guys, I would suggest, big tip here is when you're pulling on the gacha, you pull some of these 3-star weapons, do not immediately dismantle them. You want to check the stats, you want to check the perks on them, refine some of these weapons. They would be great filler weapons for some of the units you don't use. You'll see later on in Abyss, you have to make 2 teams. these would be great weapons to put on them if you don't already have some 4 stars on them. However, I will say I personally think a refinement rank 5 weapon 3-star is much better than a 4-star refinement rank 1. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and we'll be putting out some more content. I appreciate it. See you guys later. Peace.